issues, but we're on control on Legion Tower, and our CIU Rams did take the first map. So for our CIU new viewers who haven't seen or first time watching Overwatch, for our CIU Overwatch team, we're playing on Legion Tower. It's a control map, so basically the objective is to capture this main point, get all the way to 100%. Once you get 100%, you win the map, right? So now if CIU wins this next map, we will win this map and go down to the next one. As of right now, the point doesn't open up until 7 seconds, so right now getting the pick here will give you some momentum going into the next round right here. So we're seeing a kind of a similar composition of both sides of the team, but we're using the Zarya a little bit different, maybe a little bit more survivability, trying to go for kills compared to the Doomfist, where he can do some more damage. And that's what the Doomfist is doing. He is doing so much damage, and we're playing George Mason University too. So this is a very important game. Both of these teams, both of us and George Mason are 5-0 on the season. So this is a big game for both of us here, and trying to go into the season undefeated. Keep in mind, CIU Ram fans, this is CIU hasn't even lost the map this season yet so far. So we want to kind of keep that momentum going, keep that going, same thing going. So see Hauser, they come in with the Lucio, just feeding their teammates into the point. Now let them come back. And Zest on the Tracer. Kind of a unique pick for him. He usually plays kind of the more aerial characters like Echo or Pharaoh, but of this new patch going on, there might not be more viable characters going on. But now the CIU does have the point. Well, they want to capture this point and keep moving all the way up to 100%. At the top of your screen, you see CIU is in the red and George Madison is in the blue. And there's so much damage coming on for George Mason University right now. I mean, Zest is right now, Slugman just gonna try to take some space, try to stay alive as much as he can, but does get traded out farther. And Zest does get the Doomfist, but still not able to capture the point. They're still on point. And the Suzu, that should use the Suzu from the Kiriko as well there. That's gone. So we have to back up. They're gonna have to regroup here. We do have some ultimates online. We do have the Deadeye from Senetica, the Caston as well here. We're not going to see the Kasuni rush, we're going to see a big rush, and we're going to use the Deadeye, high noon, see if he gets anyone. Nice little sniper, Noah. Let's try to curse space. Time to move him out here. But then we're going to see the beat coming in from the Lucio. Allowing to come to stay alive a little bit more. But Sugman is not going to be able to stay alive any longer. The Echo kind of copy there just takes over having 2 tanks. I mean, this is not Overwatch 1. Having 2 tanks on the field, that's a big thing. That's kind of scary point. But CIU does get up to 59%. We do have some ultimates coming online. We do have the basically what we like to call is it's kind of the by Slugman's ultimate. It's kind of like the big suck. Everyone in the area just kind of gets sucked up together and cannot go anywhere. So they're just letting CIU just get on play. There it is. And does get someone. He comes up point. Does get stunned, and the Doomfist just gets melted. Now he just has to leave. He can't do anything. Seneca just does so much damage to him with the magnetic grenade, and also just doing the hammer, doing so much damage. And George Mason is just allowing CIU to have all this free space. Even they have the Doomfist, but they do pin out Slugman alive there. Do pin him out. But you see the beat coming out just for to stay alive a little bit longer to get some more points on the field. Moving up to 78%. That's not bad. It's kind of going back and forth here. You see some of the pulse bomb going on for IBX. On George Mason University as well. Pulse bomb, try to good pick, maybe look on to get on some squishy targets. Like, the Tracer, the Caston, the Lucio, or the Baptiste. Those are some good targets for him to look on to get the pulse bomb. And Hydra does get the pick on the Tracer. There's no pulse bomb right there. So now they're going to try to move in. They're going to show me your moves. You're going to speed up in here. Trying to go in here. And the Doomfist does go down as well. And that's going to... George Mason is going to have to back up here. As Tracer gone. Tracer used the pulse bomb, does not get anyone. And the Echo does go down as well. Slugman getting the kill there too. And that's you're going to be taking this point up there. Even though George Mason's at 95%. CIU right here is going to take so much space, not allowing him to get anywhere. This Deadeye from Senetica is going to be a great thing to use right here, because if you kind of push into it, you're going to be dead. You don't want to do that. So he's going to see this one and try to get as many targets as he can to kind of back up and slow him down as possible. And here it is. Oh, he gets stunned out of his high noon, but does not enough. Still gets the kill though. And Slugman over here just doing the lay down damage. No one needs to get back on the point. They're going to see the beat going out from George Mason University. That's going to allow them to get on the point there. And Slugman is just the only one on point. Is someone from CIU going to be able to touch here? Does not get a touch here. And that is going to be George Mason taking the second map on Legion Tower. It was a great fight from George Mason right there. I mean, honestly, they played amazing. They played amazing. The Doomfist was just putting in so much work. It was kind of unfortunate that Senetica got booped out of his Deadeye. He had the headshot onto the Doomfist there, but last minute getting booped out there. Kind of unfortunate. Not what you like to see there. But we're on our next map, so Slugman on the Ramatra, kind of seeing more of a rush composition. So for people who are kind of newer to Overwatch or haven't seen first while I'm watching Overwatch, the rush composition is basically we want to move as fast as possible. You want to get onto the point as fast as possible. Use the Ramatra fist just to deal so much damage into their backline and to start to make them cry. So we're kind of seeing a similar composition from both sides, but instead of the Ramatra, we're seeing the Junker Queen and the Tracer and the Sojourn as well. So now we have Zest on the Maid, but this Maid is going to be kind of useful right, to kind of slow down the Junker Queen and not let her to go anywhere with the slows that she can go down there. And we have Seneca on the Cassidy as well. He's just laying down damage, just not playing. And now How's Your Day getting the early pick on Yuck there. And that's CIU. That's me, George Mason taking a point. And Slugman's still here. He's not going to allow them to do anything. He's got the backup here. Maybe regroup for his team. Let them have the first point. Oh yeah, I mean this great name, great use of name for this Junk Queen, like Thick Man. This guy is putting in some work on the Junk Queen right now. I'm gonna try to lay down some work. Now we have Soldier just, laying down damage. They're trying to get their rogue, and now it's on the move. Now it's the Ramatra in his fisticuff mode, just ready to go fight. But it's not gonna be enough. We're gonna get 2 picks down. Both supports are getting down there, and they're going to back up. It's kind of, I mean, it's great target selection by George Mason there. Just knowing what targets they need to go for. They're both supports. I mean, if you don't have your supports up, you can't really do anything there. It's kind of a hard fight. But we're gonna regroup here. We're still at 40%, so there's still so much time on the clock. Even though George Mason is looking like coming up on a bunch of different ults on their team here. It's kind of hard. I mean, CIU is switching their character so much because you do keep some of that ultimate progress as you're switching, but not all of it. So Seneca does get the early kill on the Tracer. I mean, that's a big kill. They're going to go for this Junker Queen. Wall her off and just kind of focus her down. There we go. That's the kind of game plan they're looking for. To wall them off with the Mei and just going. Now we have the Ramatra hit out his ultimate. If he wants to kind of just put icing on the cake here, he could do that as well, just kind of secure his fight. But they're going to capture this point and maybe try to get some stagger on the Sojourn here. And the Tracer. Nope. They're going to take some space here. Put down a Death Orb by Mora. And as Transcendence coming online with Winter, I always like to say this with Winter, the Winter is coming, guys. He's coming right here. He's here. This is going to be a crazy fight. We got almost, all 5 ultimates online from George Mason University. And CIU is getting close to the same thing. But Thickman does get How's Your Day, so that's that speed boost going around. And that's a big ult. He gets 3 by Thickman with the ult right there. But it's not going to be enough. Now we're just trying to stay some time, maybe get some more time on the clock there. Let's maybe back up here. It's probably the best thing to do. And we got Ramatra's Annihilation online here, so this is going to be pretty helpful to kind of start some team fights to get the ball rolling. Now we have How's Your Days, his speed boosting back here with the Lucio, and does have his beat, so he can speed down to the point, try to speed on to the backline, get some kills on the supports. That's what we're looking for to get some kills on. They can wall off this Junker Queen again. They can wall her off. There it is. She might be. They're going to see the beat coming on both sides. Both beats coming on both sides for both teams as well. But Winter does go down there, and it's going to see Seneca getting the kill on Thick Man. There it is. Now we're going to just back off, and they're going to have to regroup here. George Mason's going to have to regroup. Seneca he's just laying down some damage, trying to be like a pesty rat over here, just kind of making them to deal so much damage so they can't do anything. We're going to see the Transcendence come online, kind of help Slugman stay alive here, but also deal some damage there. And now they're moving. They're on the move here. I'm going to try to do something. Ramatra's on here. Slugman's on the move. Tracer is getting low on the health. They're going to try to wall off the Junker Queen. They're going to try to wall her off here. Yep, there's the wall. Death does go down here, but the Soldier does get down. And they're just walling them out. They're playing their game now. Let's see if How's Your Day can get out there. Yes, it is How's Your Day. He is getting out there and not take a point. There it is. That's the CA I like to see right there. Great target selection, great use of the wall, great use of the abilities, target selection, and picking target. Hey guys, team, we're killing this one guy, and he's going down. He's not having a good day because we're walling him off. I'm slowing it with May, and we're all laying down damage, so he's just gone. So this is gonna be basically next team fight here. Winter will have his Transcendence online here as well. Now he's gonna go. There it is, just the beam. And then we see the Junk Queen is behind, and Winter does get the Sojourn and doesn't get the Mora as well. Then we're just gonna see the Blizzard. This is the icing on the cake here, and that's gonna be CIU kind of clearing this map here. And the Junk Queen, the last one on the point, cleaning up. Someone's gonna get touched. The Tracer's gonna touch, but I think that's not gonna be enough. It's gonna switch to Soldier. But that's gonna be CIU taking the map, taking the game on Legion Tower. Now we're gonna see play the game here. Guys, we didn't get to see the first map, but there's a lot of double kills, a lot of triple kills going out here. So who do y'all think in chat? Let us know. Thick man, the Doomfist, he was putting in some work, man. He was putting in some work. Let's see what you got. That's one. How's your day? And the Doom, get it 2 there. 3, holy, thick man. It is all good. CIU does end up taking the map on Legion Tower. Now it's 1-0. Now we're gonna move to kind of a fan favorite kind of map. We're gonna go to hybrid, and it looks like we're gonna go to King's Row. Everyone loves King's Row. It's kind of a fan favorite map. Everyone loves playing on. It's kind of a map that's been in Overwatch 1 as well that everyone's been playing. So looking forward to getting ready for that. Now I think players are just make sure they're talking to teammates. We're getting ready to go. And next time you hear from me will be Rich the Kid on King's Row. We're getting ready to get after it, guys. Alrighty, Rams country, let's ride. Let's do this. We're on King's Row, a fan favorite map, a great map. Really cool scenery too. I love it. I love the look of it. How this map works for our first time viewers, for people who haven't seen our Overwatch 2 team play, is basically there's a map. There's gonna be a point, that little white square you see on your screen. They want to capture that point, and there's gonna be a payload that they need to move all the way. And there's gonna be 3 different checkpoints that they can get to, and they want to move it to the very last checkpoint. And that's how you win the game. You want to move it as far as possible. As CIU, we're on attack here. We want to move as far as possible. George Mason fans, they want to stop us, but guess what? We got Hazard Day on our side, so they're not gonna stop us. So we're seeing very similar compositions on from both sides, from both maps. And instead of the Mora, we're seeing the Baptiste. Now Slugman is just in there. He's laying down the hurt. Now he just needs to stay alive. There's the lamp coming in, the immortality shield coming up clutch for him to stay alive for a little bit longer. He's needing to get healed up a little bit. But he's just gonna not allow them. Now they're on the defense, where they're on the aggression. And the Junk Queen is so low though. And they're not going on. And Slugman does go down there as well. Now we have, just Howser Day and Snega on the high ground. They just got this high ground for free. You, as the defender, you kind of want to have this high ground, but they're just let them howl it, and that's them going down there. It's all good. We have 3 minutes on the clock to get this, so all good. We have plenty of time to move this forward and get this payload moving. Alrighty, now they're getting ready to make a move here. They're just kind of sitting around, let's see what the opposition is going to do. Now they're going to try to make a move here, getting health packs. But Seneca does go down to the Lucio. I mean, now they're just going to take some time. Slugman does go down there too. I mean, but it's okay right here. I mean, right now you just get, if you see anyone want to try to die so you can respawn a little bit faster, you can just get out. At this point. They just kind of regroup for the next fight. Now we're kind of getting to the point, kind of scary territory where we got ultimates online for both sides. I mean, this has been a great game. This has been a hard fight game for on both sides. I mean, George Mason and also CIU just going back and forth on this thing. Sometimes looks like George Mason's taking the aggression now at CIU. Now they're going on the aggression now. The Transcendence online, but there's going to be the wall coming up on from Zeth to kind of block us out. They not let them get through. And now they're going to try to wall off a target here. I think to see the cooldown going up. Now the blizzards. They're going to try to maybe wall someone off and blizzard them. That's probably a good combo here. And they also have the Ramacha, his annihilation going in. We're going to see the immortality shield does go down from Winter, so that's a big source of like staying alive. And this Yuck does get this headshot on Seneca there. There's a lot of damage that's been gone, but now the annihilation, he's just going in. Everyone's going to see the anti-heal from going on from both sides. And they're laying down the damage. So here's the freeze. Here it is. There it is. Even though Yuck has had two nasty headshots on both the CIU players. But is it going to be enough? Thugman's out here doing the work. He said, I'm out here to play. I'm not playing any games anymore. And Stuckman is just putting in that work, just like putting CIU on this. Team CIU in this fight. Now the Lucio's going to get a nice little stagger here. And that's CIU probably going to capture this point. As you see it at the top of your screen, they're getting one notch. They're probably going to get the second notch. We had 60 seconds on the clock. That's close. You know, as George mentioned, you got to feel good about that. You had 60 seconds on the clock. Now they get a little bit more time, but you got to feel good. Got to feel good about that. Now they're looking to change. So after you see Thickman changes the Doomfist, and now we're going to see the Zarya kind of counter the Doomfist here, because now the Doomfist has this ability where he basically slams on people. When he slams on them, he gets a little shield. And Zarya puts these bubbles that the slams don't work on. So it's kind of like a cool thing. So you can see, like, call out who's getting slammed on. And so whoever getting slammed on, you put a bubble on. Now we see the overclock going on to Seneca. And he's getting just absolutely just beaming players. Just absolutely just laying down the hammer. He's not missing any shots here. Just laying down so much damage. And just guys him back up. And Hauser Day's up there for cleanup. He's the janitor. But no, Seneca's up there. He's W keying. He's going. He said, show me your moves. Let's go. Come on. Now someone is on the point. I think it's probably take a guess. It's probably going to be Winter on the point, just chilling. No, it's not Winter on the point. It's the Lucio. Hauser Day on the point. We love it. Just now he's just moving the point. Seneca is out for blood. He said, guys, y'all were showing me up, and now I'm gonna show you who's the real boss. I'm gonna show you who the real boss is now. And nice little kill on Yuck there. I mean, Yuck for George Mason has been doing so much work for that last fight, and now they just kind of canceled him out. They're like, hey, we're killing Yuck every single time. We're not going to allow him to basically play the video game. We're not allowing him to play the video game. And that's going to be CIU capturing that point here. That in almost kind of record time, it seems like. They're going to capture this point, this blue diamond you see here on the top of your screen. They're going to try to get it one little jump on there. But we have the window coming on both sides. And to see the window for the Baptiste and also for Seneca to use. Oh, the Doom. So now we see the beat coming in. But the Doomfist just get out. Doesn't get the slam on Seneca or Hauser Day because they're able to get out. Yuck does get the headshot kill on Winter though. And that's a lot of healing going on for CIU. That's kind of out the picture right now. But we have the bubble and they're laying down some damage here. Great little hold by great hold by George Mason right here. They're able to come back in that fight because they were just kind of getting a little bullied right there for a few seconds right there. But now they're out here to play. They're not giving up. They want to show us why they're 5-0 in the season right now. Now we're just kind of they have the beat. So if there's a big team right here, this is going to decide this. The Lucio beat for Hauser Day. If they can call out where this Doomfist is at and kind of see where he's at and make sure they don't have any time to get on there. If they're kind of low in the fight, beat right here and they're good to go to stay alive in this fight. And we do have the ultimate from Slugman online too, and Seneca's ultimate. The only ultimate we're looking like for Yuck is on George Mason with the overclock, but is that going to be enough to stop CIU's forces? I'm not too sure. Never going to see the beat. Oh, we're seeing the beat from both sides. Oh, dude, Lucio is just so weak. He's just so slippery. No, he does escape. Does he able to get out of the clutches of Seneca? But we do have the Graphitic Flux here, and the Doomfist just does go down. That's a huge thing right there for CIU, able to go down. And the pulse bomb does get Sugman. Now we're gonna see the Sombra try to get on point from Seneca. Have some time to get on point now. How's they doing? Being a great teammate, tackling his teammates, basically giving the speed boost for him to get it back onto the point. And Yuck does get the kill on Zest, but now have 3 seconds. Someone needs to get on point. Now we'll probably have the Sombra on point touching for a little bit. We do have the ultimate coming on both sides. We have Zest's ultimate and also Sugman's ultimate. If you can his ultimate, get him on point, just now lay down some damage. Is it gonna be enough? I don't know. You see the meteor strike coming on for Doomfist. And Lucio, he's so weak. Lucio just able to just slow Slipper to get out there. And that's gonna be George Mason looking like they're gonna be able to take this point. Yeah, but no one's able to get back onto the point. It's not a bad push from CIU there. Not a bad push. Able to get to almost halfway to that, almost all the way to the second diamond. So now for CIU, we're on defense. We want to stop them. We can't let them get there. We want to stop them. We want to stop them. That's the main objective. So maybe he just get to this first point. Not let him capture this first point here. That's what we want to do.
Ready for battle.
Alright, we're seeing a little different team comp here. I think they're from CIU. Got the Orisa, Zest on the Torbjorn, and Seneca on the Cassin. Seneca on the Cassin, he was not missing shots. He had some what we have to call is good aim. He had some good aim going on there, so which is kind of what we like to see there. Also the Orisa. The Orisa did have some big beefy nerfs last patch, but she still is a impressive force to kind of deal with kind of the Junker Queen of what they were having last time. To fortify, now let her to move or anything. I kind of lay down some more damage, but we're gonna see the Doomfist coming out here. It's gonna make a unique match. Yuck is on the Widowmaker, try to get some easy shots here to see if he can get an easy kill here, but he's gonna switch back to the Sojourn as well. And Zest gets the nice headshot on the Lucio here. So Zest needs to keep this up. Torbjorn can just lay down so much. Then has the turret, and also his little gun too. He can just shoot him. Just keep shooting him. Just lay down. But the Kiriko is probably. Oh, she's so weak. And never have the battle between. Now here, she's not gonna be able to get out. She does get out, but she's so weak. Oh man, that's some great peel from our teammates. So as soon as they call out, hey, Kiriko's being called out of her position. She's over here. Let's all fall upon her. That's what they did right there. Now, they kind of going around, so it's kind of different positions here. Now, CIU's kind of looks like they're on the offensive side, but they're actually defending here at this point now. But they do see IBX getting the kill on the Winter, though. And IBX getting another kill on both supports. And Seneca getting a kill on the Lucio, but now Slugman is not going to find a health pack here to maybe try to stay alive for a little bit. Got the high ground here a little bit, so they're going to try to maybe capture point. They're gonna see the Seneca. Yeah, get on the point. Sugman, get on the point. Yeah, contested. As long as it's being contested, can't really do anything about that. Now Doomfist is just taking so much damage. Oh, the Doomfist just laying down damage, and Yuck does goes with mortality shield. But How's Day getting Yuck, even though he does get the mortality shield from Winter, still is able to go down. How's Day just staying up top here, just moving around, smoothing around, laying down the heals, and also getting that going. That's a great hold from CIU right there. Able to get the one tick there. That's a pretty good hold for us. That's what we like to do. We need to kind of keep this up. We have 2 minutes and 17 seconds on the clock. Kind of want to keep this going. They're going to try to look for the same kind of strat again. Kind of just go around, take the high ground. The post bomb goes out, but not able to get anyone. So this post bomb. And How's Your Day getting the kill on the Soldier? And again, How's Your Day is just kind of laying down the damage. It's kind of what we like to see, like a Reddit Lucio going on here. We're gonna try to boop him out, in the field here. That's what we're looking to do. And now Orisa is on the. He's ready to move, just laying down damage. But they're gonna see the Kasuni rush on point. Now we have. We're gonna see Orisa's ult coming out here too. There's online. Yep, here it is. There it is, just laying down the damage. Now they got the backup. This is continuous fighting. The How's Your Day does go down. Zest goes down as well, and it's Sugman going down. That's not gonna be a lot of time on the clock for them. It's almost gonna be around, yeah, 3 minutes and 50 seconds, almost 4 minutes on the clock for them. They need to hold it. They need to hold it here. That's kind of the objective for CIU right here. They have to hold. This is gonna be a tall task, but I think if anyone could do it, it'd be CIU. That's what we could do here. So if you're gonna see coming up in a few seconds for our CIU Overwatch fans, we haven't seen it before. They want to get to this yellow box. They want to get it all the way there. That's their objective, to get to that yellow box. CIU's like, no, we're gonna do our own thing. We're gonna stop this. We're gonna try to hold them here. That's the main objective for CIU right here. And getting kills on the forts is the way to do it. Is the way to do it. Right now they're just playing high ground, playing high ground. But now they're going in. They're just going in. And Hauser and the Connecticut doesn't get the kill, and Zez getting the kill on the supports there too. That's a great way to do it. Now there it is. That's a great hold right there. It needs to take a little bit longer team fights though. If it could be a little bit longer, that'd be great. So now we do have Torbjorn's ult. So anytime they get on point, he can just lay down some fire. Does lay down fire all over, so they can't go anywhere. Or you can just kind of use like like, hey, you can't come through here. I'm just gonna lay down some fire. Lay down all the fire all over. That's kind of the way he might play this here. This Stickman can try to take the high ground, but he's going for the punch. And try to go in the back on, trying to go for a squish. Yep, there it is, the molten core going everywhere, and we're gonna see the ultimates coming all out, come out everywhere, and Zest does go down to Thickman on the Doomfist. But Sugman is just not allowing it. He's just laying down so much damage, even though Seneca does go down to the Thickman. Thickman is doing so much work for George Mason right now. And Yuck getting the kill on Hauser Day. How is he hitting these shots? We're just laying down so much damage, so much stuff is in his face. Going down there. We're seeing Sugman getting close to his ultimate here. We do have no ultimates, and Kasuni Rush is the big one that kind of appears. So getting close to this yellow box, but CIU needs to make this hold. Needs to hold them here. I mean, they were holding for a little bit. Got a minute and 30 seconds on the clock. That's in the grand scheme of things, you may think about, hey, that's not a lot of time, but it's a lot of time. Here's get the kill, big pick on Thickman there. It's a big kill there. So now, kind of want to hold on to these ultimates and maybe use it for another team fight and just kind of push him back here. And George Mason kind of wants to get away, and not get anyone die here, because if anyone does die here, that's a longer time they have to wait for their cooldowns. But Thickman is back. The big tank is back. So you're gonna see the Kasuni Rush trying to get in here fast, but and does get the kill on the Tracer. There's the high noon, kind of being a big push, and they're kind of baiting their, kind of looks like for Sugman there, but then just kind of walking into that fire. Now we have 60 seconds on the clock. In close. Now we're gonna see the train. Now we're gonna see some damage, the overclock going on for Yuck here. Is he gonna be able to get anything? Doomfist is so weak, and he gets the kill. Thickman Seneca getting the kill on the Doomfist. That's a huge kill, huge, humongous source kill right there. So that's the big thing right here. Now we have Sugman on with his Orisa ultimate. If he can do some damage now here, if CIU just needs to stay alive right here. Now they're gonna regroup and try to make for one big push here. Just kind of looking for the last fight coming up here as well. In the 30 seconds on the clock. So they have, Doomfist's ult. His basically ult's kind of like escape out a free card. We do have, if we can get the window from Winter here, that would be huge. Winter laying down the window, just do so much damage. If they get the Doomfist here, humongous kill here. Even though he is getting close on health. And so we're looking close. We're getting the ultimate. Winter does have his window here, and so basically anytime pushing up forward, they're gonna just do so much damage here. And Yuck does get Zest though. They're gonna see the winner. Connecticut does get the kill on the Tracer. They need to look for Thickman. If they have that window going down, doing so much damage, they would have the ultimate coming up for both sides. The both beats coming out as well. And now it's just a big fight. They just need to kill this Doomfist. You're gonna see the Deadeye coming out again. Doomfist is he's barely breathing. He's on 1 HP, literally 1 HP. How today does go down to Lucio as well. Now he's fighting. They gotta stay on the point. George Mason has to stay on this point and fight here. You're gonna see the Kasuni Rush coming on for both sides, and we're gonna have the Immortality Shield trying to help Sugman stay alive, but Sugman does go down. And we're gonna try to stay some time, but Thickman is just doing too much damage. He's getting 2 kills there. Someone's gonna be able to take a pick, and Thickman is getting so weak. Seneca just laying down so much damage. and that's not gonna be them enough to take it. As George Mason takes the win on Kings Row. So who play a game here though? I mean, it's a good hard game. It's a great time both sides. Getting gotten to the last minute. Yuck, he's doing so much work for them right now. It seems like every time he has that overclock, he's getting at least 2 or 3 kills there. Or just laying down so much damage for them just to kind of clean up as well. Yeah, CIU, I mean, that's their first map losing on the season. I mean, and this is gonna be a good chance for CIU to kind of show how the resilience they are after losing a point. They're like, yeah, let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna come back stronger for this next point on Flashpoint. There's only a couple maps on Flashpoint. It's like a new game mode that's come out to Overwatch 2. There's like Cervasa and Junkertown, something like that. That most of the teams play on. Most teams like Cervasa because it's kind of cool. I like the feel of it, and it's the cool look of the map as well. And as we're getting, the players are just getting ready, talking over their teammates and everything, their coaches. As we're just getting ready, next time you hear from Rich the Kid will be CIU versus George Mason University on Flashpoint of Cervasa. CIU Rams are getting started on Cervasa. We're seeing some very similar compositions on both sides as well. We're going to see Thick Man on the Junker Queen, Yuck on the Sojourn, Avianx on the Tracer, Miserber, I don't know how you say it, on Lucia and Beanstealer on the Mora. And we're going to see Suckman on the Zarya, Zesm, Tracer, Cinetica on the Cassin, Hazard Lucio, and Winter on the Baptiste. Kind of similar compositions going on here. It's a little bit different now since they have the Junker Queen here. We're going to kind of maybe try to counter this Doomfist, but Seneca getting the kill on the Lucio, kind of playing out of place there, and does get the Tracer. Tracer goes to go down as well. Now CIU's looking like they're going to take this point here. So basically, for our CIU fans who haven't seen Flashpoint before, how it works is basically the same kind of thing, just like Control on Legion Tower, but instead it's a bigger map, and whenever you capture the point, it ticks a little bit faster. So there's going to be 3 different times. We're going to stay on the same map the whole time as well. But you need to capture it 3 times. If you capture it 3 times, you win the map. That's kind of what the objective here. That's what we want to do. I was looking at 1-1 overall score on the map pick. So whoever wins this will go and eventually go up to map point. That's Cinetica. Oh my gosh. On a nice headshot on the Tracer right there too. Yes, this is what I like to see from CIU right here. This is what I like to see from CIU right here. Now they're playing a little bit more. They're not allowing them to do anything. Getting their picks, getting on the picks on the supports and their DPS that are kind of squishy. They can't really do anything without. And now they're doing that. They're playing their game. They're not like, hey, that was a fluke on Kings Row. I'm gonna show you what's happened on Cervasa here. He's going to get them all the way to 70%. They want to get all the way to 100. That's going to basically the next team right here. We're going to see the high noon coming out. Someone get it out. Nope. Seneca get Fix, man. He does go down as well. And Seneca getting the kill on the does he get the kill on the Tracer? If he got the kill on the Lucio there too, that would be a humongous Source Rex. Oh, the Moore's dead. Oh my, Seneca. My gosh. Holy. Guys, I'm calling it right now. That's play the game right there. That little sequence right there. Play the game. If I'm wrong, I will donate $20,000 to a charity. I actually don't have $20,000 charity, but I will donate a cookout tray to someone if they ever want a cookout tray. In the chat, anyone who want a cookout tray, ask Rich the Kid, and I'll give you one. So now the flash one opens up in like 18 seconds. So getting a pick here does give him some time because the respawn point's a little bit farther away. So that gives us a little bit of time to kind of get a better position in a team fight. We're gonna see the grab going out and the headshots and the kills. There it is, perfect timing on these kills here because that basically allows them to take this first point. Now Jungle Queens are gonna stagger, big stagger there, and now they capture this first point here. They're gonna have so much time now, and CIU's playing flawlessly right now. They're just chaining off each other's ultimates. Now they have big ultimates for this next fight. Even though Yuck does have his overclock online, but Seneca has his window that Cassidy can shoot through. Seneca, I mean, he has some good aim, so he's just been dinking kids all day with that. So, and he's almost to his high noon as well. So, and do try to do a little wraparound here. This is a great spot for the wall because now if you kind of push in, they're gonna funnel through one area. And here's the wall. Here it is. I see it. Now they just got back up. They can't do anything. You won't peek the wall. You're crazy. Yuck. This guy Yuck is insane. He might be an animal. He's an animal. He's an animal. They're going to see two support ultimates going out there. Now it's backing up. Now get some time here. And now we do have Seneca with his ultimate almost online here, but he does go down. And now we're going to see their beat coming up for their Lucifer as well. It just takes so much time. And going on through supports here is when they're going to be able to get out. He does get the jump. Oh, does some damage there, but it's not going to be able to get out. And how's your day? Up to 81% though. That's not bad. Even though Flashpoint does go pretty fast here, Thickman does have his ultimate online too. Even though the Flashpoint does move pretty fast, 81% is not bad. So basically, if they capture it one more time, they will take the map because it's going to take them to, you know, kill the whole team, kind of a team wipe to take over the maps on Flashpoint. Now they're getting online. They're kind of floating into this area. They're going to move in. They're moving. They're going to see a flash. They're going to move in. They're moving this dead eye. Can't do anything. They're going to back up here. And Yuck does get the kill on the couple kills there, and iBinks gets the kill on the Winter. And but CIU's looks like they're able to take this point. They're going to see the Mora. Oh no, coming out there too. Just kind of secure them point right there for George Mason University there. And now it's going to be basically next team right here. CIU needs to regroup pretty fast, kind of respond. I don't know if they're going to have enough time on the clock here. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, these far maps are pretty far away. Now they're going to kind of try to just get ready for the next map. Next kind of point for next point for them. All right, now we got Lucy up in a little spot. Maybe try to get a boop here. Try to see if we can get a little boop here, but no boop. So Flashpoint does open up in 14 seconds. So getting a pick right now. Clutch jeans, and Junker Queen does go down. I might be a prop. I don't know yet, but Seneca does get traded out there. Simmons as well. I'll be Yuck getting the kill, but just get killed. Zess does get the kill there too. Yuck is just getting 2 kills there. I mean, yeah, he's just putting in so much work on the overclock. Like I was been saying, he's just doing so much. This has been a great couple maps so far. I mean, it's just been moving back and forth, going back and forth here. Now CIU's gonna kind of regroup here. They got some ultimate side. We have Junker Queen. She still hasn't used her ultimate here, so not right here. All fun up in one area. Just kind of a great spot to use the ultimate. Then we do see the boot coming out from Seneca now. Oh, it's not looking too good. Now we're going to kind of just regroup. There's a lot of damage gone. And Pulse Bomb does get a miss from IBinks. But, yeah, they're going to have to regroup here. Now Seneca's online. They want to kind of keep moving. They kind of need to keep track of the Jungle Queen does have her ultimate here. So that's basically what she does. She kind of spins her staff in one area, dashes through, and everyone in that area cannot get healed. I mean, anti-heal. That's kind of a big thing because you know when you're losing health, you need to get healed. Now we're gonna look at it. Yeah, it is a big wall here. Try to just ping. Oh, this is gonna do much. There's a great beat going on the line. And there is her ultimate going on. But we do have the beat to protect us from that, and the Deadeye. Doesn't just the IBX and the DPS are just doing so much stuff, doing so much damage, just not letting CI do anything, not letting them get anything. And that's gonna be them taking this next point here. But now, if George Mason does take this next point on Flashpoint, they will win this map on Surabasa. Now we're seeing a little change of compositions. So we have Sugman on the Sigma and Zest on the Torgorn. I mean, on defense on Kings Row, Zest was putting on some work on the Torgorn, getting some early picks there, which is great. Which is kind of hard now. Like I said before, there it is, early picks right there. Now it's a little bit of time they can try to take some control and try to get on point a little bit. Even though this is just a tracer, now we want to get some time. The map's gonna be open up. It's gonna be CIU probably taking this first map. Just letting them have that. Now Zest can just sit right there and just lay down shots. Now they're just moving. They're W keying. They're W got the Lucio speed boost. Now now here's they're walking into a wall. But is it gonna be enough? The winner does get the kill on the Moira. That's huge because she just used her ultimate and Sugman getting the kill there. And oh, there it is. Winner with the great use of the wall right there. That was probably the most perfect timing on the wall ever. As soon as she pops her Transcendence, the wall comes up, just straight dink, triple headshot. She's gone. Smell you later, kiddo. I mean, that's what we like to see, Winner. Winter is coming, like I said. He's here. They're up to 60-something%. So right now for George Mason, we have Yuck. I mean, he's just been doing so much work. Yuck on the Sojourn. I mean, right now he has his ultimate coming online to overclock. So that's the big thing. If they can get a big pick on him, then I feel pretty good for this next team fight. Now we're rushing in, and then we're almost getting the Graphitic Flux coming up on for Sigma here as well. And then we're gonna pulse bomb. It does get the kill there, and just going down there is the Graphitic Flux. It goes down. There it is. Securing that, getting that kill there, and Mora does go down as well. And that's tied up 2-2. I'm gonna try to get a little stagger here. This is not gonna do too much when they said 20 seconds. But Sigma, Thugman, shout out to Harry Potter. Shout out to Harry, putting in that work on the Sigma. Does have this early use of Yuck does have his overclock online. I'm going to see the switch from Thickman to the Doomfist. I mean, his Doomfist is going to be a big thing here. Now we're going to try to create some space. Not allow him to get in. That's what the Sigma's here. Not allow him to get in. That's the main objective here. Doomfist. Now you're going to see Yuck on the overclock. Is he going to hit anything? Doesn't hit. Doesn't look. Oh. Oh my gosh. Yuck. There it is. That might be the first time ever today. It doesn't look like the overclock is connecting. And that's CIU taking control of that. That's a perfect way to do it right there. And CIU is looking great right now. I mean, the only thing they have to really worry about is this Genji blade. But they do have the immortality shield, and also and also don't have a beat online either. But we do have the molten core for Zest that can kind of help out. Make them choose a spot to go to, so that we can kind of clear them out. The Stigma is a great pick right now. Just allow them not to get anywhere. Stigma and the Torb, just allow them not to do anything. Just create so much space for them. Now we're gonna try to see this coming up. There we're gonna see the Transcendence coming online, and we're gonna see there is the Genji blade getting two kills there. I knew it. See if Sinek can get the health pack. He does get the health pack. I don't think it's gonna be enough. They're gonna have to get out there. Let's see how you taking up to 61% though, just like last time. So now we're gonna come back in. The only thing they need to worry about right now, next team fight, is gonna be Lucio's beat here. So if they get the Lucio on an early pick here, even though he's gonna be trying to hiding, he's just gonna be kind of continuous that team fight. And Thickman is getting close to his ultimate as well. This is kind of a get out of free card, but if Sinek can get an early kill on the Lucio with the pulse bomb, it would be huge. There's the pulse bomb going out here, and we have the wall. There's the Doomfist going down with the wall, and get you behind of him, deflects, and just laying down so much damage. And we're going to see so much peel going on that not enough to help Winner go stay alive up there. But we're going to see something stay up. How's your day does get a kill on the Mora, and that's CIU taking over the point though. They're just gonna stay up, and more we're gonna see this winner switch to Mora. I mean, this is getting close. This is getting a nail biter, guys. If you haven't already got your popcorn, get your popcorn, guys. This is getting great. This is a next team fight right here, basically for CIU. If CIU can capture this one, they will take it to match point for us and get close. So they want to try to get a Mora or Doomfist ult. Everyone see, Genji does get the kill. Does up taking Zest Torrent. Or they try to get an early pick here. Then we see Genji get, yes, there it is. That's getting 2 kills there. We're going to see the beat going on. And that's Slugman getting the kill on the Yuck. And Mora is going to back up. There's nothing they can really do here. And I think that's going to be CIU taking that map and the rock. There it is. CIU taking Cervasa, taking it to match point. Guys, like I said before in the very beginning of the Cervasa match, Seneca got play of the game on first map. If I'm wrong, Cookout traded someone or $25,000. Alright, I'm okay. Alright, cool. Alright, so Yuck, let's see what he did here. I mean, he was putting so much work. He's just been going crazy this. Oh. So we're just shooting shields now. Cool. I mean, there's one. I mean, I let it slide. That was cool. I let it slide. Let it slide. Now this is taking it the match point. I mean, CIU hasn't gotten this far yet, so they maybe a little rusty on some maps they haven't been playing on. So now they're going to go to push. So this is kind of a cool map. They have basically, we'll talk a little bit more about it for our fans who haven't seen Overwatch or haven't been watching Overwatch before. But we're gonna go to Esperanza on push, which is gonna be a cool map. So next time you hear from me will be Rich the Kid, CIU versus George Mason, match point CIU right here. Let's see if CIU can close it out here and take it home and go 6-0 on the season.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
CIU Rams, we're back on push. So this is a kind of a cool map here. Basically, the main objective of this map is they have a robot, and just kind of like how they have the payload, they have to move this robot as far as can. Well, here's the catch: the enemy team can also move the robot, but they need to have fully captured the robot. Now, how they do it is basically fully contest the robot, capture them, and move the robot. But we're gonna see some kind of a similar composition from CIU. Kind of what took them over from when that map on Cervasa here is the Sigma. Dave's gonna still have that same effect. Now they have the Doomfist on the high ground here, but they're gonna have to maybe move the robot. Winner does go down. Seneca does get the trade out there, and Echo's just in the air flying up, doing some damage. But Doomfist is just getting beamed. He's just getting beamed. He's out for. Let's see if they get the Echo here. Echo solo does it. Oh no, she's so weak. Does get the kill there. And that's CIU gonna look like they're gonna be moving the robot. We're moving it. We're moving.
Exerting force on the barricade.
I mean, as you can see, this robot moves so slow. Moves very slow. Moves so slow. But as you can see, they moved 23 meters, just moving barely for that just short time. So now they're just gonna contest for it and they fight over it. So now they do have control over it. So since no one's on the robot, they can kind of move it, but it's being contested. I want to see the rock, good rock from Slugman. Right now they're just big fighting right now, just kind of just laying some down. That was the turret. Every time they try to take over the robot, oh, the Lucio just gets caught out of his position, just kind of just moves forward, but not needing to move out there. They want to see the Kasuni rush. They're going to try to move forward on this. Doomfist, great use of the lamp to save Zest right there from Winter. It's great use of that to save him up. Continue this team fight going, and both Doomfist and Echo are both weak, just laying down some damage. We do have Winter's window up, open up, ready to go. And we're gonna have the prophetic flux. Gets the both supports, and does get the Lucio. Lucio's been getting called out both times today, and Kiriko's getting down. Lucio taking up CIU's. Now they're moving. We're moving, baby. Now CIU, if they get to this diamond point on top of the map, you can see on that red diamond, they get a checkpoint. So they have a closer respawn checkpoint, which is great. We want the smaller, closer respawn checkpoints, so they can get there a little bit faster back to the point. Now they do have Zessa's ultimate online as well. So kind of help them out, just get off the point, not let them get on there. That robot is moving. They want to get to that little diamond point. They're contesting a little bit. You know, George Mason knows how important this checkpoint is. They're gonna lay down the fire. Lay down it down. Oh, they're gonna use the wall. They're gonna use the wall too, but it's not gonna be enough here. It looks like they're gonna actually move around a little bit. But now they do have control of the robot. And Seneca getting the kill there. Zed's getting the kill on the tracer too, and just using the lamp. Echo is just so weak as well. Will they end up getting the kill here? Let's see. Come on, Echo's so weak. There she is. She's going, and Kiriko's going down as well. And CIU's looking really dominant on Esperanza on this push map. So now they have the point, the smaller checkpoints. And CIU, it looks like it looks like CIU hasn't had anyone going down. It feels like. I mean, they probably have, but it just feels like they just haven't anyone really gone down at these points. And if they have gone down, it just hasn't felt like it because they just keep it moving, keep it trucking. I mean, if you're George Mason in this situation right now, you're seeing how CIU is dominant right now with 6 minutes on the clock. They're almost, halfway down. Already got this first checkpoint in 6 minutes. I mean, dude, 6 minutes left on the clock. That's not gonna be a great look. And Zest getting the kill on her, on the Echo, and then we have the beat. And oh my gosh, there we go. And I mean, not the Echo, but the Tracer and Winter does get the kill on the Echo. Even though Slugman does get the kill, does die to Thickman, but Thickman's not gonna be able to get out. And it's not enough. I mean, getting killed. Thanks for killing my tank, but we're still moving the robot. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So right now, I mean, CIU does have some ultimates there. The pulse bomb again, looking almost locked on. And so this turret is just doing some great work for me. For CIU, just getting. Oh, there's the massive pulse bomb from Seneca. Just getting Thickman. Just not let him do anything. He was doing so much in this first few maps. They're going to see the Echo Beam. But it's just ain't a like Winter. Clutch genes from Winter right there. Just use the great ways to recognize the Echo using the beam, because once they get to half health right there, I mean, just get evaporated. They take more damage while they're half health there. So basically, it's just doing that. Oh, and just Seneca's right here being a little pesky, just doing some damage. They're gonna deal with him first, but he has to just get out a free card with his recall. And CIU is just getting close. If they get to that diamond checkpoint, Overwatch 2 fans, they win this game. It will beat George Mission to go 6-0 in the season. And we're going to see the Graphitic Flux. If he gets 2 supports here, he gets the supports. That's huge. Does get a kill here. And Winter using the lamp to stay up again and Doomfist goes down. And it looks like CIU just kind of just moving now. They're just moving. Winter using the wall to kind of just lay down some more damage. And healing. And getting a kill on the Tracer there too. Lay down some more damage. Winter just great use of staying back, staying alive, keeping the supports up, and using that in the regenerative boost to keep them up. Zest does go down there. I mean, see, you can't get too aggressive now. I mean, they're losing Zest, but Lucio getting the trade out. That Lucio there, getting close. If they get to that gold diamond checkpoint, gets the snipe, gets the absolute snipe, and the immortality shield. Winter, you're just popping off today. You're just popping off. You're just popping off, dude. This is your game. This is your world we're just living in, dude. You're going haywire. This can look like CIU's taking control. And if he uses his own, it's not a look. Oh my, no way, in his pulse bomb. No. Guys, gotta get the kill. You can't let the Tracer just do this work. Gotta get the kill. And the Doomfist comes back on the point though. You're gonna use the mortality shield to keep him up. Doomfist is going down. Lucio's here on point as well. Shoot him! Shoot him! And then hack the Sombra. And Sombra goes down too. And that looks like that's CIU taking the game. Oh, that's Bronson beating George Mason, going 6-0 on the season.
Play of the game.
All right, play the game, Zest. Let's see what he does here. Oh, nicely, this kid's killer just laying down. This was right at the very end. He just laying down damage, just shooting. There you go. Getting a little 3K there. Nice. That's CIU. Great look from CIU. They're going 6-0 on the season. Just dealing with some adversity, but still coming back to laying down the CIU Rams. Just coming out to play the game. Guys, I think we're going to have an interview. If you want someone, who do you want to have the interview? Let us know in the Twitch chat. Next time you hear from Rich the Kid will be one of our CIU Ram fam, our squad. CIU Rams squad. We got Rich the Kid here, and we also have Winter. Winter is coming, guys. He's here.
Hey guys,
He's
Winter's
here. Oh, awesome. Winter, how are you feeling after a great game like that against George Mason?
It feels nice to actually be able to play a real team in NACE. Usually in our other tournaments, we're playing against actual teams instead of some plat teams, so it was nice. It was a good challenge.
Dude, yeah, man, that's awesome. So, like, I know you had a good challenge there. Like, we'll talk about it later, but you guys, lost your first map in like 2 years, something like that, right?
Yeah.
So, but walk us through what was your guys' game plan? Walking through, what was your guys' play going on against George Mason tonight?
Yeah, so we knew that they would probably play something like the Ramatra Brawl, the Queen Brawl, or we didn't really know about the Doom, but we made quick adjustments with that Zarya cast comp.
Yeah.
The entire point is to kind of bait the cast and just put everything into him. He's a big counter to like that Doom dive, so
Yeah.
just letting Senetica do his thing, just click heads, all that good stuff.
And he was.
Yeah, he
And
was.
he was.
He
And
don't
he
miss.
was.
Yeah.
He really does not miss. I mean, I've seen multiple times, even on I think on King's Road, just he was just on an off angle, just laying down shots, and they just weren't doing anything about it.
Yeah.
It's great, man. Great, man. So, what was one aspect of tonight's game that you're looking forward to put into your next match, next game next week?
Yeah, so this game I felt like I was kind of the weakest link. I was getting caught out a lot on my rotation, so I need to go VOD that and make sure that I could be in the right position so my team can both take care of me and I can not feed as much. So
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay, man. It happens. I mean, as a legend once said, ballers can't ball all the time. You know what I mean? You're a baller, dude. But I can tell you this right now. Esperanza, you were on your game. I don't know.
Yeah.
You were on your game.
that was a fun map. Yeah, yeah, it was
You're
a good
on your
time.
game. You had some great times using the Mortality Shield to saving so much your teammates. You're like, here, save, get saved.
Yeah.
Which is great. I love seeing that, man. Super cool. Do you have any shout outs? So, when you would give a shout out to the chat or anything like that?
Shout out to the boys. They played incredibly today, despite me trying my best to throw that match. I really that Kings Row game. It could have been so different if I had used my window differently towards the end. But we brought it back, and we only dropped this one map, like you said, in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad. But yeah, could always look for improvements.
Yeah, man. It wasn't like like you guys got stomped. It was a close map. It got down
Yeah.
to overtime, and going back and forth. You guys responding, they responding, still overtime, and like still good stuff,
Yeah.
man. So I'm super excited. Looking forward to you guys for next week's matches. Guys, if you definitely come support us on Overwatch, come on Thursday night for our Rocket League team as well, our Rocket League Gold team and Rocket League Blue team. If you want to support our CIU Rams Esports teams, go on Twitch, YouTube, and on TikTok at CIU Rams Esports. Guys, and this is Rich the Kid and Winter. I think we're heading out.
What's up, guys? Support Bucky's.
Bucky's. We love it.